Good afternoon, everybody. This is the bonus edition of the War Room. I'm Dan Dempsey, and I'll be moderating the session. Quickly here, we just had the USDA report come out. A couple of numbers real quick. Corn carryout, we had 2.131. Soybeans were 245, and wheat was 659. I'm going to kick it right to the guys right now. I mean, really, looking at the surprise numbers, I said wheat, the big drawdown in wheat was probably the biggest surprise in the report out of anything.
Yeah, it was 659 carryout. Trade was looking for 684. 30 million tons was in the soft red wheat portion. So, wheat's still down, 6-7 cents right now. So it's already had a big run up. I think that was probably the biggest surprise I saw in the whole report. Rolled numbers were kind of nothing. Brazil beans were down a couple million tons. Most of the other numbers were kind of unchanged-ish. So nothing too exciting here. So we're taking a lot of premium out of the markets, it looks like, from what we were building going into it. Kind of like we talked about this morning, I don't think it's a huge surprise for any of us here, except for maybe the soft red wheat.
Right.
Yeah, we had Brazil. They did lower the world number for Brazil from 163 to 161, which I think that kind of matches what Fonab was saying as well. But they don't usually take too drastic of a decision in December. So the market doesn't seem to care though. The market's off the high from.
15 cents off the high.
Yeah, it just didn't.
I don't know what they were expecting.
I don't think they gave you much to trade off of on this report, or at least sway your opinion either way.
Yeah, I mean, good bounce here the last couple of days. And Johnny talking about moving averages, we're kind of getting right back up to some of those levels that if you're bearish beans or you're looking to sell beans, it makes sense for them to fail a little bit maybe today.
Yeah, maybe buy the rumor, sell the.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah. Overall, nothing. Yep, nothing too exciting. Like I said, soft red wheat's probably the biggest one, just because it's take 30 million bushels off of a already small crop. But here again, we're down 6-7 cents. So
Yeah, you keep seeing announcements, Josh. I mean, is that something though to keep your eye on? If we continue to see business and stuff, I mean, it can continue to get tighter. Or?
I think so. I mean, you're talking about what was the carryout in soft red wheat, Dustin?
It was. So, going to just wheat by class here, that was soft red biggest drop. But, all right, so one from 148 down to 118. So those
million bushels
30
carryout.
million bushel carryout.
Right, and like we're talking, we were just coming from a 600 million bushel short.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you're talking about the fund short 5x carryout.
Yeah.
I'd be a little nervous when you drop it, 20-some percent.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, as we're doing business.
Yeah. Market was not prepared for the Chinese business, right? For such a small crop. That's why we rallied, much as it did. One note though on the corn, I think people will generally look at the carryout number and say, oh, market is expecting 2.152, and it came out at 2.131. Isn't that a bullish number? All they really did was they raised exports 25 million bushels, and that's how they got the number change. I think the private market is more capable of determining, where that should be than a USDA economist is. That's all the same data that we have. So I think that's why we're coming off the.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, corn market's going to care about what the final yield is in January and how South America weather progresses at this point. Everything else is kind of, I think, factored in to our prices currently. So.
Very good. Well, let's real quick here, guys. Just a quick market update. Jam beans are up a penny, 13.12 3/4. You got March corn trading down a half at 487.5, and March Chicago wheat down 7 3/4 at 634 1/4. We hope everybody has a great weekend. We'll see you Monday morning, 8:15 Central Time, and thanks for tuning in this afternoon.
All right.